My name is Noodle, and this is episode 22 of On Approach.
Rubbish.
63, climb maintain 13 down. 13,000, Tempo 63. 63, contact the New York Center, 128.3. 28.3, just with 63, good day.
Hello, Captain.
On Approach is a weekly flight sim and aviation enthusiast podcast covering the week's user-submitted posts and news on the SkyLounge.tv. Thank you, everyone for the support lately. Oh my gosh, our viewer base is growing by leaps and bounds, and that's all thanks to you. So we're really happy that you're digging the content, and ask that you keep it coming, right? Because we've got nothing to talk about unless you're submitting the content. So head over to the SkyLounge.tv and submit your stories throughout the week to give us some ideas on what you want to see discussed here on the show. Introducing our hosts from the top, we've got Mr. Pear, aka Pear On. Hello, Mr. Pear.
Morning, good morning. Good
morning, Captain. We've got Mr. Crawley, Mr. Brian. Hello, welcome.
Hello, welcome, good morning. Hi, everybody. Good to see you again.
And we've got Mr. Keven, aka Live Sparks.
You nearly forgot my name here. Hello.
Did I forget your name? No. Did I delay or something?
Mr. Oh, Kevin.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I often question whether I say a username first or a real name. But for now, your real name is your username, except on Twitch, where it still stays Live Sparks. But on Discord, your username is actually your real name now. You're weird.
I can't be bothered to change it on Twitch, so I'm leaving with it.
You can now though, but
Can
I'm
I?
sure you can now. They made it so you can actually change your username once every something. There's a time period.
6 months, wasn't it, I think?
Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah, he's going right now. He's gonna go find out. /Kevin's already taken. Sorry, bro. Actually,
I'm checking.
it's probably not taken the way you spell it.
Probably not. We'll go and see.
And Mr. Mark, aka Sparks_Smudge. What's up, bro?
Hello, Jelly Spoons.
Hello. I'm glad you could join us.
I'm glad I could be here. I don't know how Mr. B sees you all. I hope, maybe I've hacked into your webcams or something, but, hello.
You can't see us?
No, he said see you all again, as in talking to the audience.
Oh, the audience. Oh, right. See y'all, right. He's watching. He's always watching.
The Scottish people will understand that. It's like a see you, Jimmy.
When we were single digits with the show, we discussed this one. trueSKY by Simul. Let's call it Simul. trueSKY by Simul. Could this be the future of skies in our sim? So the question now is, why do we bring this back? Well, for those with a keen eye, or those that watched the show last week, would know that trueSKY is a directory inside Flight Sim World by Dovetail. It's currently empty in the current build, but I wonder, could this be the future? Let's have a peek.
Could it become? I hope it's coming.
It would be nice.
It would be
Holy
nice.
I don't know how much of this would be implemented. I really wish a lot of it.
I mean,
The
look at
God
that
rays.
cloud.
They need to
cover.
put the God rays in. Dude.
Yeah, that's just intense, man. Oh, yeah. I mean, this would be all we need, man. But Flight Sim World, this directory does not exist in V4 as far as we know, so don't get excited.
No.
Prepared, guys.
But I think that's going to be, if that releases on Flight Sim World, the
Game
only
changer.
feature people will request for V5,
Right.
It'd be a game changer if that's implemented.
But goodbye, Active Sky.
Well, I don't know, because you still need a weather engine to create the weather, don't you?
No, you need one, but just the fact that they need to recode everything based on those clouds now, it's gonna take a while.
That's true. I'm guessing these are not your standard kind of 2D sprite clouds.
They probably don't rule with the same rules.
Yeah.
So they would have to recode a lot of it, I assume.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is proper volumetric stuff.
Do they actually change shape? Do you see that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like they actually are evolving and morphing. T-Dub back then commented, yeah, this was back in February when we reported on this. That was apparently developed for the Unreal 4 engine, so there's definitely hope. I wonder what it takes to render, though. Well, I can tell you it takes 64 bits to render. We know that for sure. And the fun thing is, we now have that. So, very, very exciting. Very exciting.
Well, we don't have that, but the folder is there. So
Right, we have 64-bit now, is what I mean.
Oh,
yeah. That possibility is now open, but it's very ominous to know that that folder exists in there, right? And they clearly announced, like, we don't have weather generation in there yet. You can pick a profile and have it spit in some canned weather stuff, like, you know, predetermined. But that trueSKY folder just sits there empty right now. Interesting to see what the future will bring. FSUIPC 5 now confirmed for Prepare 3D V4. Nothing to worry about, folks. With the more advanced setups, FSUIPC will be coming. The developer Pete writes, there will be an FSUIPC 5 for P3D4, but first release won't coincide with the rather rushed, in my opinion, release of V4 on Tuesday. And FSUIPC 5 will be a new product, not an upgrade. It's been too much work to have it as just an upgrade. The user weather stuff is stripped out, and some other facilities do not work yet. Mouse macros, menu diversion, frictions, just to name 3. They are dependent on further P3D development. So that's an interesting statement, that there are some features that are dependent on further P3D development. Does that mean they removed some stuff? Because aren't those features that did work fine in V3? So why would it need more development of P3D in order to work again?
no, I think they put it. He wrote it in a way that it depends on what Lockheed Martin is planning to do with those sorts of features. You know, do they plan to have mouse macros built right in, menu diversion, friction? You know, those are things that might change on the platform. And the way I read it, I think he's waiting to see how Lockheed's gonna react on those features, and see how it goes. But that's how I read it. Maybe it's not correct though.
Yeah, he's waiting to see what Apple have stolen from the hackers. Oh, sorry. The other way around. Lockheed Martin have stolen from FSUIPC. Oh, no, I got that wrong again, didn't I? Oh, I better shut up.
Dude, so many utilities. So I come from the Mac world, very hardcore. So many utilities that are like built into the OS are utilities that I used to pay for like a shareware license for. Like they were actual just utilities.
They were all jailbreak features.
Yeah,
you know, all jailbreak features, and just Apple just went, well, that's good. We'll steal that because the jailbreakers they've got no right to be on our apps anyway.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what this is kind of, you know, just kind of a sit back and wait kind of game.
Yeah.
But regardless, it is exciting that FSUIPC is coming.
I'm not saying Lockheed Martin's stealing anything from FSU. Honestly.
No, but they do bring a lot of features that that we would like to see on the default sim. You know, it's a professional commercial level sim, so you'd expect to be able to easily connect it to a lot of hardware and stuff. So those are things
if you're those builders that build full end, you know, sims will need connectivity, obviously.
That was something that's missing from FSW, and that's caused quite a furore in it. So to know that it's going to securely follow us through into the 64-bit realm of P3D, I'm very happy, and I know he'll develop it.
This is a big one for the week. Posted by Mr. Chemo. The Milviz Beaver has been released. This is exciting.
Yes.
An incredible plane. An incredible plane. Just from the photos themselves, it's a million times better than the very, very, very old DHC2 Beaver that we have had available in the past. I think it was an Aerosoft product, right, Sparky? The original?
Yeah, the original one, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is with this one, this is fully dynamic. This is very A2A centric. You know, it's not an A2A aircraft, but it's very similar to an A2A aircraft where it's actually living and breathing.
What happened, Milviz? Well.
That got it.
Milviz?
Help.
We tried.
Yeah, Milviz is down.
So look, stay tuned though. I am currently in communication with Milviz regarding the Beaver, and we will be getting a copy to show live on the SkyLounge.tv. So head over to twitch.tv/theskylounge. Give us a follow here within the next, I would say within the next 24 hours. We'll fire up a stream showcasing the new Milviz Beaver. But it is an exciting plane. And one of the things about Milviz is you can't control E their planes. Like, they're notorious for that. So this manual link that Chemo pulled up for us is very important to have. Oh, right. The manual's not going to work either.
Yeah, the thing is, from what I understand of this aircraft, Edson, is you're not going to be able to fly it.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on.
Oh, man, you're going to start it up. You're going to flood the engine. Your plugs are going to get fouled up straight away, and then you're going to get frustrated, and my engine doesn't start because you don't know how to fly it properly.
Do you
When
think
it does start, it catches fire.
Fire, yeah.
Do you think I've not done my research? I've done
seen
my
you fly.
research, dude.
I've seen you fly.
Dude, you even have to.
E. Let's start the engines. Control
No.
E. That ain't gonna happen.
You even have to pump the throttle. You even have to pump the throttle.
Yeah.
Like in addition to priming it, fucking pump the throttle a little bit, and then start it.
Good
Dude,
old radio.
Get those
it's
juices
nice. It's real nice. So I'm looking forward to this big time. So.
It's gonna
Any
sound.
idea of the price point yet?
It was $34.95 is the
nice.
introductory price, and I believe going up to $39. They always tend to release with like a discount, not a heavy discount, not the heaviest of discounts out there. I would have liked to see a $29.99 with a price bump to $39, because they are priced on the GA scale a little bit on the higher end. So maybe come in introductory, we got a 2-week special at 29, and then we bump up, But as of now, it's 34, I think it is, bumping up to 39. So still very fair for what you get. Reddit user installs Rex textures into Flight Sim World. This was pretty badass. A world of difference, Rex and Flight Sim World, providing four links. Flight Sim World base textures for the ocean and clouds, just terrible. I'd go as far to say they're worse than stock FSX. So let's look at that. This
Terrible.
posted by
Just
Detcord12B. I mean, that's not that bad looking. The clouds could definitely be better. The water, I can't even say whether it could be better or not, because you can't even see a definition in the water. But anyway,
Yeah, that could
that's
be flying
default.
upside down, couldn't it?
Exactly. That's default. Fine. This is Rex 4 ocean textures and animation installed. Okay. Now we're talking.
Yes.
Better.
Now we're talking. That lighting with that scenery right there, money. Lovely, 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 lovely. The water already looks way better, and you've got the
But that's
animations as well.
That's not even the same picture.
No, look, obviously he's kind of flying around and doing this. It's not a Jordan King quality production here, man. I don't know how on earth Jordan does his comparisons with like he pauses and reloads with every single possible scenario, and it is a perfect comparison. This is obvious, just like let's pick the better screenshot while flying around kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that showcases the water and animation. This is Rex Soft
Well, first of all,
Clouds.
you can't pause in the Flight Sim world. If you pause, you have like shit ton of menus coming everywhere.
Ah, really?
You
Is that
can't
right?
take Screenshots while
Oh, that's interesting.
right?
So no more cool screenshots with the water going.
Exactly. You can't take screenshots while in flight anymore. You know?
Rex 4 soft clouds installed, kind of hit and miss as they seem to result in pop-ups.
Pop-ups?
Pop-ups. I think it's like popping clouds, you know, the
They pop in and out.
yep.
The definition and the lack of like saturation in the image, that reminds me of Xplane a little bit.
It does. Yeah, there's a little
Terrain.
explain to this image for sure. And this is Rex 4 soft cloud bases installed. Looks amazing. Okay, yeah.
Looks much better.
Yeah, definitely.
It's amazing what you can do with Flight Sim World, actually, because I've been playing around with it and messing around and hacking things into it, and you can get some really good stuff out of it. I mean, I've run
Don't
into
be
issues
modest. Don't be
I've run into
modest.
issues with
What have you
certain
done, Sparky?
sceneries.
What have you done?
Well, I put in Dvetsky Design, New York City,
Dravitsky design.
Manhattan X.
Say it with the power they intended for. Dravitsky design.
Dvetsky Design, Manhattan X, and their Washington DC, and it looks absolutely amazing.
Those screenshots were incredible.
To be honest with you, Edson, when you fly in Xplane or P3D, not Xplane, P3D, you get a build-up of the buildings.
Right.
As the textures load in, you get like your black buildings in the background, but as you get closer, the textures pop on. In the Flight Sim world, every building was textured, as far as the eye can see. No pop-ups, no black textures, no nothing. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. So you got DCN, and which others?
I got Manhattan X and DC. That's all I put in so far. But yeah, just to try it out, see if I could get them in and get them working. And yes, they do work. Although the DC one, there you go. Yeah. The DC one, if you land at Ronald Reagan, there's a slight where your wheels are slightly under the ground, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay, right. Little layering
Layering.
issue.
And the glass was missing off the World Trade Center, wasn't it?
And the glass, yes, because the World Trade Center, the new Trade Center, because it's a glass building, and the way Flight Sim World uses glass to do their rain effects and stuff, it's actually clear, so you can see straight through the building.
It's wireframe, yeah.
Yeah. So these latest last 3 photos so far have been Sparks'
Chicago.
venture. Yeah, this is Chicago here.
Oh yeah, Chicago. I put Chicago
On a
yes.
scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it?
Very easy.
You know you're gonna get a bunch of private messages now. You're fucked. You should have said, "Oh,
There
it
you
was
go. There's
so hard."
Washington. There's Washington. Yeah, it's brilliant. Even the boats going around, and it's amazing.
Oh, look
And
at
just
the
like
boats.
it-
Yeah.
There's no the thing is, all the textures are all loaded already. There's no generation of textures. They're just there, and the performance
Yes,
was
thanks.
fantastic. And if you are interested, there's a VOD. I did stream it. There is a VOD you can go and watch on the skylounge.tv /Twitch.
Nice. Very, very nice. Did you use the YouTube video we posted, we talked about last week in last week's show as any reference on how to get scenery, custom scenery into Flight Sim World, or did you venture off on your own?
I ventured on my own.
Nice.
I pretty much had an idea of what to do, so you know, I've been fondling around with files and stuff since, you know, Windows 95. You know, Flight Sim 95. So yeah, I kind of know what the file structures are like.
The IXEG 737 1.1 update available in 48 hours. That should have moved down to worth mentioning. But since it ended up here, we'll keep it up here. So there you go, folks. 737 update.
It's interesting to know if that is making it fully compatible for Xplane 11 now. Is that what the update's about?
It is Xplane compatible, but it's a ninja fix.
Numerous ninja fixes. For
Ninja fixes. So it's not 100% compatible. Well, they don't know because they haven't fully tested it, but it should work.
It states no full XP11 compatibility yet.
Okay. Thank
3
you.
lines up.
It's gonna come after, from what I heard. They release 1.1 and then they're gonna start working on Xplane 11 full compatibility.
USB issues with flight sims? Read on. This one posted by BCrawley57. Mr. Crawley, I'll let you take lead on this.
Yeah, I had some issues last week, which I thought I'd destroyed my computer, and I found it was actually 3.1 though. So we dug around a bit to see. There are incompatibilities between between flight sim devices and USB 3, and I found a total incompatibility with USB 3.1 only by accidentally plugging into those. But for those people who do have issues with USB 3, this is a decent fix, I believe. There's also a Microsoft fix, which I think was added further down the page. What you will experience if you're having these issues is disconnects and weird behavior from your controls, your SATEC panels and stuff like that.
My practice is, well, from past experience, has been to always have a powered hub, and any of your control surfaces to put them into a powered hub. But yes, I have heard of oddities with a 3.1 setup because it's like a different line of power, like a different amount of power shooting through that.
It's almost like, I think on some of my other devices, there's any USB slots with a red tab you can use to sort of charge smartphones and things. So I think there must be a voltage difference there. And when I actually accidentally plugged all my panels and that via a hub into 3.1, as soon as I started the sim and my devices would start kicking in, computer just shut down. Total reboot.
Oh, weird.
And I thought, dearie me, I broke something here, because I was fitting a new hard drive for the new P3D coming out. So, but no, it's okay now. Back to USB 2.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. What about you guys? Fine. Any tips, tricks?
Yeah, just also, if you get a motherboard like mine, that comes with software to overvolt your USB, don't use it.
Yeah.
No.
Don't use any software over voltage programs. You know, ones that will automatically if you did plug in an iPad and an iPhone, it will give it 10 volts, not 5 volts. Just avoid them. Honestly, they're nothing but problems.
I also found with my motherboard setup that my USB connectors on the top they're blue tabbed, so USB 3, but via the wires and cabling, I actually had an option to physically plug them into a USB port on the motherboard, a USB 2 port on the motherboard, to make them USB 2 ports. And that's a nice way of kind of controlling things as well. Sometimes you'll find that you can, physically on the motherboard connect it to a different pin set that's going to make it into a physical, proper USB 2.0 port rather than a 3. Because I've even heard oddities with using USB 3 standard.
Yeah,
versus
absolutely.
USB, So don't use USB 3.1. Try not to use USB 3 with your old, control devices. Try and stick to USB 2.
It's fine using USB 3 and 3.1 if it's a device that uses 3 or 3.1. I mean, if you've got an external hard drive that uses 3.1, obviously it's going to work fine. But it's when you plug in legacy devices that aren't designed for that, that's when you're going to run into problems.
Yeah. This one submitted by Aviator Moser. The Rotate MD11 is under development. I see Sparky celebrating already, dude.
This one will have many people switch over from ESP to Xplane. A lot of people.
Look at this thing.
I would switch for that.
Come on.
I can't wait.
Yeah?
You know how I love my MD11. Man.
I do. Look at this thing, man. That's just gorgeous.
Look at that weathering on it as well. The thing is about rotate really meticulously on their detailing.
Man, the edging of the windows right at the corner, right where everything will kind of culminate and go up the fuselage is exactly where it is. It's so sick. It's so sick, dude.
Rotate is basically the best guys out there texturing planes. It's amazing what they did with the MD88. And now you see this.
You've been flying.
I want to see more pictures. That's a nice taster, but I want to see more. See, that's a real nose cone. That's the real nose of a real plane, and look how it's almost the same.
Same weathering.
Do you think that light is going to pop out the side too, Pear? Do you think the light will pop out the side?
Yes, absolutely.
They're that boss mode, huh?
Oh, yes, yes.
The light's there. That would be so impressive.
But if they've been in development for like 3 years on it, it has to be close by. But if they started developing last week, then I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's definitely how I feel right now.
Yeah, I'm excited for this product. I really am.
Any other photos at all?
The only thing that would kill this for me is if a PMDG said we're rebooting the MD11 for V4. That my head would explode.
All right, it looks like somebody just asked a question. Any chance this will release this year? Yes. Wait. No, not a time frame at the moment.
There you go.
So there it is. That's Kukuman. As I said, not a time frame at the moment.
Xplane 12.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It could be, huh? If there's one screenshot, yeah, it could be. Xplane 12.
I really want it, though.
Yeah.
He just funny bone. Did you hear your funny bone?
Dude, that hurt.
This was submitted by Spark Smudge. Global AI Traffic Pack, U.S. Navy for FSX and P3D. I wonder if Noodle's gonna do the recordings of any voice missions for this.
Yeah,
I said you're too damn high.
A 20-minute speech about how the Sikorsky is better than the other brand.
Yeah, exactly.
Not clear to land yet.
Landing on a moving ship? Yes, sir. Haze Gray Studios is bringing us a lot of fun with their Global AI Traffic Pack, U.S. Navy for FSX and P3D.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. This one looks like scooped over at Helisimmer. Very, very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
A lot of detail for AI models.
Full US fleet over 250 routes. It's going to be awesome.
That's cool.
Very detailed.
It's going to
very
have
awesome.
mission packs as well. They will be on a predetermined path, obviously, with their routes, but there will be full missions as well.
You know, I still haven't dove into those missions that Mr. B was saying exist in the other global AI ship pack, the Somali pirate missions. Where do you find those, Mr. B? Where do you find them? Are they?
I honestly can't remember because I've not jumped into it either. I just picked it up as I was installing.
I'll have to do that. I'm gonna do a stream. I have to do that. I have to go.
Oh,
Somali
that'd be
pirate
fantastic.
hunter. I'm gonna figure it out and I'll make it happen. Very cool, Mr. Sparks. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah,
I know
looking
you
forward
love
to it.
landing on ships.
You know, I love my helicopters. And
I know.
any challenges accepted.
I've seen you do oil rigs. I've seen you do oil tankers. I've seen you do small buildings. I've seen you do mountaintops. I've seen you land sideways.
Yes. Seen me land on my head a few times.
Yeah. That too.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. UK 2000 scenery coming to Xplane. This one submitted by Chemo. Thank you, Chemo, for the scoop. I expected to see Mr. B post this one first, but he got beat to the scoop. Look at this. UK 2000 scenery. A great, great, great name in the scenery industry here on the P3D FSX side. Coming to Xplane. This is exciting.
This is very exciting, and Mr. Chemo beat me by 1 hour.
I've got a lot of UK 2000 airports for P3D and FSX, and they are really good. They're really good.
Look at that.
The only thing though, guys, UK 2000's website sucks balls.
does.
They need to sort it out.
It really is so painful. The process itself is so painful. But I remember complaining about it with my last purchase, and Mr. B was like, "Yeah, but it's so worth it, you know." And it is. It is.
Yeah.
Give me Gatwick. I want Gatwick.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I've got every one of his extreme airports. They're really, you can't touch them. They're brilliant.
The thing is, tomorrow, Mr. B, you will actually be able to install it at Extreme.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, start producing. Pump them out. I will buy. Yes.
So it looks like they teamed up with someone to convert these, Mr. Pear. Just saying.
Yes.
Very,
I tried to
very
convert
nice.
a couple of those. They are extremely hard to do.
Yeah.
Extremely hard to do.
So they say it'll be a separate paid version to the normal MS coded version. Matt spent a lot of time and effort to make this possible, so sorry we cannot give it away. Price will be a normal £16.99. And there's Xplane 10 and 11 versions, so they're coming out of the gate with both. Nice.
That's a good price.
And that
That's a good
prices
price.
are great, dude. That's $20 club.
If you're in Fly UK, you get 20% off.
Is that right?
Yes.
And that applies on something this cheap?
Yes.
Holy crap.
I
There's a
wonder
tip.
if you'll use the slope and runways. I wonder if that's what the work has. What's taking the work?
No, the work here is. I tried to convert one of those airports, namely Gatwick,
Mm-hmm.
and all the texture were floating up in the air, everything. So yeah, extremely hard to rework.
So before we move into the two items we have worth mentioning, let's spin off of Mr. B's comments regarding the sloping runways and go straight in to the clip of the week. We have two this week because last week we completely forgot. But this week's, we'll start with this week's and go into next week's. This week's Clip of the week, clipped by Mr. Perron. This is Mr. B. I'm going to bring up the audio on this as well for you guys. And let's pull it up.
Oh, this is a stupid runway, isn't it?
We renamed you Mr. Captain Kangaroo now.
Yeah, this is a silly runway.
Mr. B, about those sloped runways. Can you let us know what happened?
Yeah, there's a couple of airports I've encountered in Xplane at the minute, which uses a sloping feature, and they're not working right. You know, I admit it wasn't the best landing, but when you do get on the tarmac, it just kangaroos all over the place. There's one in Germany, I think it's either Munich or Frankfurt, and if you're using default, what a mess the runways are in the taxiways. So what I did after this stream, immediately after, I went and I purchased Denver, which this was, and the runways are all beautiful now. So hopefully I'll get a nice landing in there next time.
You flared at 50 feet. Don't even try.
And
You're floating above.
Oh, it was bad piloting, yeah. Sadly, the sim crashed as well.
Can we go back to the clip of the week, because you're not getting away with it this week, man. Go back.
No, we're going in right now. So up next we have last week's clip of the week, which is mine. So let me just pull this up with some audio. Oh, what's happening? Where are we going? Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Okay, full throttle. Damn, these chickens are crazy, dog. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, we can't.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. That one clipped by Mr. Super Thrive. Thank you very much, Super Thrive, for catching that moment. Gun and Gamer says, the children, oh, the humanity. Oh my goodness. So I don't recall what airport this was at, but I landed fine and went to taxi off, and the first right turn that I took into a taxiway, it just sunk down into the ground. It was like a trap door, dude. It just completely sunk. And then after that, it went on full throttle, and it went fucking crazy, as you can see. Nuts. But yeah, you know, for every perfect flight we have, we're all bound to have scenarios like this. And I'm glad that we have the clip of the week to showcase it. So keep clipping those videos, guys out there that watch us live. Twitch.tv/TheSky Lounge. Head over there. You might catch one yourself, and you might submit the clip of the week. Moving into worth mentioning, Sacramento Airport is now updated to 1.02. However, a word of warning. This was posted on Wednesday, and on Thursday, Noodle went to the Aerosoft site to download the latest version, and he still got 1.01. So please, if you're watching this video and you own Sacramento, let us know if you're able to get 1.02, and if you are, let us know where the source is. So if you purchased it directly through Aerosoft or one of the other retailers, let us know. Trying to kind of identify just how fast people are in updating their stuff. It's weird that Aerosoft would submit the post saying that it's updated when on their own website it definitely was not. Also, Madeira X Evolution by Aerosoft updated to version 1.04. Hosts, anything special on show-wise this week?
Oh, P3DV4?
My Tuesday show is probably not going to happen because it's literally going to drop at the same time I'd normally go live. and I don't want to be downloading and trying to stream at the same time.
Yeah.
But I am off on Wednesday, and I'm off Thursday morning, back into work Thursday night, so there'll probably be something on Wednesday or Thursday from me.
So regarding the party that we discussed, it actually is getting a lot of feedback. I've been getting a lot of messages about the party. I have the last time slot before V4 drops, and that's Monday night. So let's do that. Let's get together Monday night, 10 p.m. Pacific time, 6 a.m. London time.
Tuesday,
and we'll have a party. And
sounds good.
You know, San Francisco, all the Orbex fully loaded. The thing is, like, we can't make it a competition as much as we want to because everyone's going to have different levels of add-ons. But I can tell you right now, I won't last more than 15 minutes probably in the air.
Mine probably won't even load.
So, what if we treated it like Cub Club? All sliders to the right.
Go on.
Piper Cubs. Level playing field.
In a Piper Cub.
What's that?
Can't in the Piper Cub.
I don't know, bro. But if we did all sliders to the right.
How about we do it two ways? We do it with everything to the right and make sure everybody does zoom out.
Yeah.
And then we have a competition of who can last the longest without ooming out by changing their settings.
Yeah, so it's Cubs and sliders full right.
Yeah. And then we do it the other way round where we challenge everybody to last as long as possible without ooming out by, you know, you can do anything to your settings.
But that's easy, though. That's the problem.
The left. You know, yeah, but you're still going to oom out.
You won't if you don't have add-ons. You won't if you don't have add-ons.
You have to use your add-ons, but you can change your settings.
But not everyone has add-ons, though. That's the problem. You can't have a level playing field when everyone has different level. I even have a custom Bay Bridge. I have a completely payware custom Bay Bridge. I've gone to that extent.
Even if you have all the add-ons installed, if you put all the sliders to the left and, you know, I'm going to win this competition, I'll fly forever, then it's never ending either. So
that's what I'm saying.
Requirements.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't, because you can't require somebody to have add-ons. Some people don't have add-ons. They're just going to...
Hey, do you know what we should do? We should just all meet up and all just have a fucking barrel of laughs on the last 32-bit application of P3D.
Yeah.
With sliders to the right, with Piper Cubs.
Yes.
Full right.
You might struggle to oom with a Piper Cub.
I don't think so. Not full right.
You think so?
Yeah, not full right. We'll struggle.
Full right, Cubs into San Francisco.
Exactly. It won't last.
Mm-hmm.
We'll oom out.
Okay.
Won't last.
We'll start up north a little bit, and we'll fly into the city so that it's not starting in Oom City. We'll arrive in Oom City. And if we make it, the goal is to continue down towar's LA.
Down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you hit LA and you will oom. So.
Oh, I will, because I've got New York. I've got Los Angeles X cities.
Exactly.
So I definitely will.
Yeah, exactly. Excellent. Well, then it's a plan. So we'll make that that announcement. That will be, by the time this video is posted, folks, that will be tonight. If you're watching on Monday, that's tonight. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. Once again, another great episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep the topics coming over on the website, theskylounge.tv. Make sure you check out our Discord. Make sure you check out our Twitch. Make sure you check out the website. We'll see you next time, ladies and gents. Sky 5.
63, climb maintain 13 down. 13,000, Tempo 63. 63, contact the New York Center 128.3. 28, ready, just listening.